Hello everyone and welcome to my little corner of the internet. My name's Michael and I'm bitten by a radioactive book. Today it's Tic Tac Tuesday and I'm doing the Purge Tag. This one was originally created by Emma Books and I was tagged by Lydia from Something Like Lydia. So thank you Lydia for tagging me. And if you as a viewer don't know Lydia yet, please go and check out her channel. She's a great lovely booktuber. She does a lot of content. She, I think like me, does this 5 videos a week thing. So you have a lot of content to watch from her. She's a very diversified reader, doing literary fiction, YA fiction. Very interesting. Yeah, and a lovely person to talk to, so please check out her channel if you're not already subscribed. So, what is the Purge Tag all about? Apparently, Purge is a kind of movie series about a dystopian world, and the creator of the world, and not the world, of the tag, and Lydia as well, are huge fans of the movies, and I personally don't know the movies at all. So apparently there is some kind of dystopian society, and in this society you can like riot for 1 or 2 days every year, as many as you want, steal what you want, and there won't be any police or something. And in this kind of, yeah, like sense of this movie, of this rioting, the questions for the Purge Tag are phrased. So let's get started. The first question is, your first stop on your personal raid is a bookstore. Which books are you stealing first? And of course the answer to that is very simple. Of course I would steal a law book, because if at any point, maybe if I'm going to raid there, someone would come up and would confine me, I could say, yeah, I have this law book, and this kind of purge thing that we're doing here, this raiding, is totally legal. And if he doesn't believe me, the sick law book would also be a good weapon. Second question is, who is on your Purge survival team? I can name up to 8 characters from books that would accompany me. So, the first character I would definitely take is Karsa Orlong from the Malazan Book of the Fallen. Karsa Orlong is kind of this giant barbarian type, and Karsa Orlong is nearly indestructible, takes on everybody, and takes no shit from anyone. So yeah, he would be on my team, definitely. I would also pick Gandalf to be on my team. Having Karsa Orlong there might, yeah, be need for a voice of reason and a power behind it to back that up, so Gandalf would be a great choice as well. Of course, I would choose Captain Darian Frey from the Tales of the Catty J series, because he is kind of hilarious and he's a great leader despite of being very bad at leading. Another great leader and a good fighter and strategist would be the Red Knight from the Red Knight. So he's the lieutenant of a mercenary company, and yeah, I think he would be a great addition to the team as well. Another character I would like to take would be Shara Tivani from City of Stairs. She's an investigator, and I think she would be really good in finding targets to raid and strategizing routes of escape or something like that. Another character from the Malazan Book of the Fallen I would take is Uppsala. She's an assassin, and you always need a good assassin on your team. And of course you also need a great healer, and one of the greatest healer of all time is Goldmoon from the Dragonlance books, because in a world that has lost its magic or its power from the gods, she brings back this kind of divine power and is like the first new cleric that is able to heal. And last but not least, I'm bringing Osir from the Mistborn books, because he could adapt to a lot of people that we might meet and that we might need to impersonate later on. Number 3 is, who is your first target? That would most likely be Joffrey from the Song of Ice and Fire series, because he is a very, very cruel character, and I think he would kind of deserve it. Number 4 is, who is hunting down your team? I think that could be Mr. Kroop and Mr. Vandemar from Neverwhere by Neil Gaiman. They are like despicable mercenaries, and I think they would be up to the job. Number 5 is, what is your weapon of choice? That's quite easy. That would be Draknipur. Draknipur is the sword of Anomandarake, and Anomandarake is from, as well, the Malazan Book of the Fallen, and he's some kind of warlord for a very old and ancient race, and his sword has the capability not only to slay a foe, but also to entrap his soul in a kind of other dimension, where the soul has to work on this huge wagon and has to pull the wagon away from chaos that erupts and always follows this kind of wagon. Number 6 is, what is your safe house? And the safe house would be the Eyrie from A Song of Ice and Fire, because I really like the idea of have this castle on a very, very huge hill, and you can't get there only by just like a very, very narrow path, and it's kind of impregnable. And number 7 is, you get trapped and are about to be auctioned off. Who comes to your rescue? Now that would be most likely Robin Hood, because I think in every Robin Hood adaptation I've ever seen, or in every version of Robin Hood I ever read, there's always some of his merry men, or always some commoners who are about to be hanged, and he's then always like in the crowd with his fellows, and then they just rescue people. So he's the number 1 rescue guy. So these were the 7 questions of the Purge tag. I'm not going to tag anyone in particular, but if you are a fan of the movies or know them, I'm going to tag you and say, please make a video about that as well. So that's it from me today. I hope you enjoyed this tag. If you did, please hit the like button. If you want to see more of me, subscribe to my channel. If you want to know what's coming up on my channel, please look inside the description box. There's a little segment there called On the Horizon. I wish you a good day and hope you get bitten by a really good book too. Bye.